Um, Hello, my name's Elder Sabusa Darlington Lopale Kapasu. I'm the director for DK's Solutions Limited. I was in attendance at the last Jubilee conference for young and emerging leaders, which we held on the 5th September. So if you are one of the participants, you might want to know that most of us would not present or had the chance that was available during the plenary session. 2 minutes was not enough, and we were in the queue for about 120 people, so it wasn't possible realistically. So my concern is that I would have said, if given a chance, even within the 2 minutes. So I'll present my session, my speech, in the manner that it would have been there, so that it's precise, but it's in a text form, so that those who were around will be availed the information which I believe will be important for mankind, not only in Zambia, but world over as for Africans. So I would want to start it. If I'd been given the chance to speak, I would have started by saying, as we give protocol, Chair, please allow me to carry forward the time left by Bishop Mambo, which was 3 minutes. Then I was going to get 5 minutes. So if that had happened, then I was going to ask people in the audience, those who had attended, those who had cell phones which were accessible with internet. And I was asked perhaps 2 independent people to be able to Google the following. What is Njikwate? Njikwate is spelled Njikwate. When you Google this, I was going to ask them to read. So the first one you would get, if the searching is correct, you have a link there saying Njikwate 4 months HIV supplement by DK Solution Limited, and delivery started in November last year at 13 days, now improved to 9 days. The second one you'd get is Elder Darlington Kapasu audio speech and herbal supplement videos. Said there you would get Darlington Kapasu from banker to herbal supplier. This is evidence of the presence of Njikwate online at international level. So if I can have an impact at international level, then why not my country and my province and my place where I come from and my tribe? The word Njikwate is a Ruchazi name, which means catch me or hold me, and the Ruchazis are people of Kabompo in northwestern Zambia. This Njikwate is the trademark for the company, and it's depicted in the company's logo of a male and a female hand holding each other. I did not go into the bush to dig leaves, to dig or pluck leaves. If I did, then I should be damn good. But this supplement was formerly called Babao and has been available all along and was only enjoyed by a few Zambians and other parts of African region. Through my investigations, I was advised that the supplement had already been tested here in Zambia by WHO, the National AIDS Council. And this is confirmed with the presence of a former diplomat on the supplier's website acknowledging to its efficacy. But please don't ask me why they did not think it was wise to bring for the people they tested it for. Unless, of course, the name of the council was just used in guise of an individual or individuals. My God-given skills allowed me to form a company in February 2012, and the company is based on Ezekiel 33 and bring the remedy to our people since November last year. This supplement was already tested rather at a large scale and also here in Zambia. We must know that this virus was made specifically for Africans as a complement with smallpox vaccines, secretly hidden in there. Vaccines, I repeat, vaccines are a major cause of diseases, and it's targeting to Africans. An example is the so-called cervical vaccine. And here is the confirmed concerns about these same vaccines. It's a pity if you are listening to it, it won't matter on the link, hyperlink, which is there. If you are online, you'll be able to access all the information there. So you'll be able to, but as this is an audio one, I'll just say that you can get the information. As director, I'd warned when I saw the vaccination starting in Chongwe. I think they could have now taken my warning seriously, and since then I've not seen any other vaccinations again. We shall see what was going to happen to these little poor girls who have been actually given these vaccines. Later on, we'll be tackling another disease after actually stopping the HIV. Would you imagine that the same parties arrange that we start celebrating a disease? We're celebrating it every year, December each year, while Africans are being killed. I defied this same practice in 2012 as I marched on that same day with all my staff, and we were, looked at suspiciously because people would not believe that somebody would have another remedy or an alternative, because we have been blindfolded to believe there's nothing which can be done. So for whole life, you will be on ARVs. So after being Babao, I had to give it a name that would be aligned as African, Zambian, Northwestern, Kabompo, and Luchazi by name. What's happening is really still slavery in it. These people who have made this virus are the ones who are responsible for slavery, colonization, and even Christianity. Have you thought how we can believe lies as the truth? Ask yourselves why black people are not in the Bible. You will find the answer on the internet. We need to understand. We need to understand that the virus was made by man. It did not come from outside this world. It was made within this same world and targeted to us Africans, 7 African countries, and Zambia was a second in high virus doses to Congo. I was concerned when I saw these levels into there, and I started monitoring the progress with the internet information, which was provided by CL. You can easily be able to monitor this because the figures are there. As long as you have the internet, and you'll be able to monitor it. And I did equally because have been dealing with other supplements like berries, natural aid, and holistic cures. In other words, the virus was to obliterate the whole of Africa and Central Africa, and it has a multiplying factor to pass on to others from a test I will give at the end of this communication so that you can assess yourself. You can learn more through our website soon in the making, very soon, based on the Ezekiel 33. So this would have been the first part that I would have said at the conference, and then the second part, if at all I wouldn't be been allowed, this is now what I was going to do. So I was going to ask another person in the audience to be able to Google Ezekiel 47 verse 12. And what you find into there, it's not written by me, but this Bible, it's online. Anybody with the internet can access it. And it says, I'll speak, all kinds of trees providing food will grow along both banks of the river. Their leaves will not wither, and their fruit will not fail. Each month they will bear fresh fruit, because the water comes from the sanctuary. Their fruit will be used for food, and their leaves for medicine. In other texts, it normally says for healing. So if you are a Christian and you don't believe in it, then you are the devil, as I don't believe in a virtual devil, but one with a face on it. If you did not know that Eluchazi from Northwestern Province, Zambia, highlighted the world in order for the United Nations AIDS strategy to come into effect to end 2015. In other words, we shall revert to our God-given word, free from AIDS virus, and need to implore future leaders to take due care in management of our lives. We shall achieve the Millennium Goals with this supplement. Can you imagine that we have to take ARVs for life when a supplement is there? Never again shall we have this virus again, as we now have a herbal supplement which can defeat the virus in 4 months, and not ARVs for life as pretext there is no cure. Please note that this is not a cure, as it's not a cure, as it's an electronic code in America, and if you need to remove it, I need you to join on email so that you can contribute to the well-being of a healthy and alert emerging leaders. I shall continue with my company's vision to ensure we are alert, for we risk being obliterated when we are the first being here on earth. Please, I want you to remain alert in world matters. Then I implore you to join us, and you will never regret it. If you have a number of people in need of presentation, please contact me, and I shall send you a PowerPoint presentation like churches, or I can't manage to reach all churches with the limited resources. To make it also easy, this communication is available in audio, and you get the link here, which is on YouTube. And if you want to also sort of earn some money as an affiliate with our company, then you're also welcome. You can contact me. You can join by sending an email to dksolutions@gmail.com, and you shall get an auto reply with full information, and as the website is being hosted under the name www.dksfreesolutions.net. Now, African awareness is something that I've added on. I'm sure it would not have been possible on the actual day. Here is awareness. The fact remains, however, that regardless of what has been said and done against the Africans, and of whatever might be said or done against them in the future, he is the only man who can trace himself back through the ages to his origin and find monumental evidence of his unquelled greatness, his prowess, the laurels and great honors he won, the things he created and perfected, which have a direct influence of our celebration today. I have an origin, a Ruchazi from Kabompo in Kasamba. Do you? Lastly, happy 50 independence celebrations and the Zambia free of HIV generation. As we now know who we are, it is only where we can be free and not remain enslaved. Now below you find a test that I've prepared, which will initially start by saying that please take this self-test honestly and faithfully, as if you don't, you know there are 19.5 infections in our country and 18.4 million undetected or unaccounted infections. So where are you? Hosea 4:6. So here are the set of questions which I can read through so that you know, you will just be able to assess yourself. And then number one says, have you taken a test in the last 6 months? Yes or no? You can decide into there. If you cheated for your own cost. 2, was your test negative? Yes or no? 3, were you born in any year from 1967 to 1980? Yes or no? Do you know if you were vaccinated? Number 4. Number 5, are you born from parents born from 1967 to 1980? Yes or no? Number 6, have you had unprotected sex with another person? Yes or no? 7, have you lost a partner in the past? Yes or no? 8, do you know your partner's status? Yes or no? So if you test positive, do not panic, as you cannot remove the mark, but you can rescue yourself from Jikwate 4 months herbal supplement within 4 months without any side effects, which can be delivered to your physical address in Zambia within 13 days and live a normal life. If you need the cure, then we can help and to get it from where the hive was made. We have pressure the African Union, United Nations to release the cure and save many lives, as America has now a black president, and they have no right to obliterate the black race who were first on earth. This breach, rather, is called genocide. In all terms, we have the right for redress under the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime for Genocide. So what are you doing? Join the band. Come onto the bus and you will be able to be alert. I thank you. This is Darlington Kapasu. Bye.